Hey everyone, here's a tutorial on how you can connect Salesforce to your website contact form. So I've got this Salesforce instance here. This is a fresh new Salesforce account, and what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to connect my contact form with Salesforce Lead using make.com. So that's going to allow us to take leads out of my contact form and upload into Salesforce. So in order to do that, so we've got our Salesforce here, and I just added just a sample contact form in here. So the plugin that I'm using right now is called Contact Form 7. It's a pretty popular plugin. So you can basically download the plugin from your WordPress. So if you're using WordPress, you can download the plugin from your WordPress plugin store. If you're using other platforms like Webflow or maybe some other tools, Shopify, they've got their own form plugin. You can use those as well. They will have this one setting called webhook. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to use make.com to generate our webhook, and we're going to send the data to Salesforce using that webhook. So so firstly we've got the form set up in here, and we can grab the this token, this shortcode, and upload it in our contact us page. So that you can do that, you can basically go to the edit page, and you will have this form built in. So you can actually update your form, like updating the form content, what fields that you need. So you can do that your updates as you need that. But for now, I have these 4 fields. I've got name, email, subject, and the message options here. Then yeah, I'm gonna grab that shortcode, go to my contact us page. I already pasted that, so you can basically like click anywhere on the screen and paste that, and that's gonna create a new form on the page. So let me just remove that, and we have the new form. You can save it, and if you build a web page, we're gonna see we have this form in here. And what I can do, I can like type in my details, my email address, subject, and details. This is not a well-built form, so that's why you are seeing this cutoff. I mean, I gotta work on the designing part. Okay, I've got this form filled out. Now, once I click submit, it will use the webhook. So here's one other thing you have to do. So webhook doesn't come built in with Contact Form 7. So you have to get the Contact Form 7 or CF7 to webhook plugin, one additional plugin to get it working. So if I go to the plugin store, add plugin, and I'll obviously need the Contact Form 7 to build the form. You can see I already have that installed. Then I will need Contact Form 7 to CF7 webhook. If I type that in, it's going to show me this plugin, and I just activated that as well or installed that, and now I'll get this. If I go to my contact forms, if I go to the form that I embedded on my website, I'll get this webhook option. So in this webhook settings, I see a bunch of settings. I don't have to mess around with all of those. All I need is to fill out, check this box and fill out this with a webhook. Now this webhook comes from make.com. So you go to make.com, you set up your account, and I'll show you how to set it up once again. It's already built here, but I'm gonna do it once again. So you click on custom webhook. So you pick the webhook. It's not gonna show up here. You have to click on this plus icon and check. Then if it doesn't show up, just type that in. It's gonna show up the webhook on top of it, and you click on that. You drag this one here. It will be, if you build it for a new automation, it's gonna be there by default. And once you have this module, this custom webhook one, you click on that, you click on add, and you type in, give it a name like automate contact form 7 webhook. I'm gonna save that in. I'm gonna copy this address. So this is gonna give me this webhook endpoint. So I'm gonna copy that, save it. I'm gonna go back to my form. I'm gonna paste the new URL that I got from the webhook I save that. Now it is saved, and anytime this form is submitted, we're gonna get a get the data inside of make.com from our website. So because I made a change, I'm gonna refresh this page, and I just want to be sure I made the change. I can close this one, edit that. Refresh this one as well. I'm gonna double check I have the right URL. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna type in details. Okay. Now if I submit it, it's gonna say, well, it's saying there's an error, trying to send your message. Okay, I know what's happening. So what I have to do, I have to turn it to listening mode. So now I'm just gonna do this. Now it's submitted. Now we got the data in here. Now all I have to do is map it with Salesforce. So you click on this plus button and pick Salesforce. If it doesn't show up, just type that in, type the word Salesforce, and that's gonna bring up the Salesforce app into this model. I'm going to click on Salesforce. I'm going to click on create a record. What I want to do, I want to create a lead record. So I'll click on create a record in here. And I have my Salesforce connected, but what you have to do if you are, this is your first time connecting a Salesforce with bank.com, you have to click on this add button and click on Salesforce. And we don't have Sandbox, we want to connect with a real account, so I'm going to click on save. It's going to take me to Salesforce authorization page, and since I already have it connected, it's auto connected, but you would have to click on yes, I grant access for Make to access my Salesforce. So that sort of button. So once you hit save, it's gonna show this screen, and I want to create a lead record. So the type will be a lead in here, and because okay, so we've got last name in here. Last name, because it's bold and it has this asterisk in red, this means this is a mandatory field that needs to be filled out, otherwise it will throw an error. Because we don't have a last name, I would use a formula here, but I would suggest you to create a last name field on your form so that you can map it just like that. So I'll leave it like that for now, assuming this is the last name. And company, we also don't have a company name here, so I use a formula in here. Already saved up the formula in here. So this formula is basically we'll take the domain and get the last part of the domain from the email. So the domain of the email will be the company name. So let's say if I'm running automate.work business, and my email is sabir@automate.work, then my company will be, because the domain is automate.work, then the company will be in that domain. Okay, so we've got the company name, we've got the name, person name. Now we need the message. I already created a message field in Salesforce. I'll just put it in here. I'll do subject is equals to the subject from the payload, or whatever comes from the contact form 7. And I'll save this thing. I'll save the automation. I'll turn it on. Yes, I want to run it immediately. And now every time I submit this form, the test, I want to, I'm not sure what's happening there. I want to get a website designed. So this is the message. So I'm acting as a customer in here, or a lead on the website. I'm going to submit that. It is being sent, and automation picked it up, created a lead. If I go to in here and record, okay, I'll probably have to type that in to that. That's weird. It might work. it's in lead somewhere. How do I get to lead? So lead. Yes, it now shows up here. Yeah, you can see the lead in here. So I'm gonna click on that, and now I can see the new lead in here. There's more we can do, like we can auto assign a lead owner, so someone can take a look into the lead. We can get the lead IP, lead browser information, or country, a lot of other stuff. That so now this is a very simple process, and I can see the message in here. I can see the new information, the name, the company, all sort of thing in here. And basically this is how you set up a lead on your website to be flowed into Salesforce through make.com. So yeah, that's how we do it. All right, hope to see you on the next video.